Hello there guys, so I'm going to do the crystal tag video started by Miss Annika Garrett. I saw that it's making the rounds again and I was like, ooh, there's a video I can do. I've been a little bit quiet over the last few days and I will make a video and we'll talk about that as well, but I wanted to do the fun one first. So all of my crystals are not going to be in this video because I have a lot of tumblestones and that's not hugely thrilling, I don't think. There are also crystals which are in use right now, so we're not going to see all of them, and a lot of the amethyst are actually put away for the time being, like the smaller amethyst beds, so we're not going to see them either. And there is an older video which shows those anyway, so I was thinking things that I use a bit more regularly, things that have real meaning, things that get used all the time, crystals that are a bit more interesting to look at, that sort of thing. So I thought we'd start with the Triple Goddess statue. It's actually changed and I will endeavour to gently pop it down one-handed. So as you can see, there are 3 crystal orbs and 3 labradorite down here, and then there is an amethyst spirit's quartz still down here. So this is now obsidian rather than amethyst. The amethyst orb is in the goddess offering bowl on the main seasonal altar, but the longer and longer time went on, I decided that I really wanted obsidian for the chrome. It's just Morrigan encroaching more and more onto the seasonal altar, and it just felt right. So I really wanted to switch those up. So that's those. I'll gently move them off. Everything is a bit of a balancing act right now. We do have an amethyst point and the amethyst bowl with some pyrite in currently. These two belong on the seasonal altar. This is a good representation of masculine. It might actually be ametrine. Has that got... or is it just lighter? I thought then there might be citrine moving through it, but I think it's just clear. I was pretty sure it was amethyst point, and it's for the male and the female on the seasonal altar, which if you've seen a few of my videos you'll know I'm all about sort of the balancing at the minute of masculine and feminine energies within all things. So there you go. I still do like amethyst. People who've known me a long time are like, "Oh, do you not like amethyst anymore?" And I'm like, I do. Still like it. It's just I've moved along a little bit. So then there's a little power cauldron. I love this. It's freaking awesome. And it now contains labradorite chips that my dear friend Sharon sent, as well as the quartz chips that were in it originally. I love this little cauldron. It's my favourite cauldron. It's so amazing. It's just a little focal point of power and magic, and it brings me back whenever, you know, if you need like a key thing to look at to bring you back to feeling witchy and whatnot, it does it every time. It's amazing. And then I grabbed a few bits off the Morrigan altar, not everything obviously, and I'm going to have to cleanse it out now after I've moved everything. I'll get yelled at. So these are onyx wolves. These were a Yule gift this year. There's 2 of them. I can't tell you how long I have been after these. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for them to be in the UK to get the Howling Wolves in onyx. The wolf plays a large part of my path walking with the Morrigan, and it's been a very private part and something that I haven't discussed with almost anybody, and I think Miss PPI Jen is the only lady who knows anything about it. But the wolf energy works through the Morrigan, and it has become more and more prevalent with my path, the way in which I engage with the energies, and how I connect to my goddess, as well as crow energy, obviously. So they're the onyx wolves. They're beautiful. At some point I really want a crystal crow skull. I don't like fluorite, and it's like the only crystal I don't get on with, and it's the only crystal I've seen crows' heads in. And I'm like, you're torturing me, aren't you? You really are. But talking of skulls, I have my rose quartz baby, my jet baby, and my amethyst. But also, and I have a little labradorite. Again, this was a gift from Sharon. It's gorgeous. I really like one this size as well in labradorite at some point. I freaking love these. So initially I was really hesitant to get skulls. I was like, oh, it seems so stereotypical. I don't know if I really want skulls. I don't know if I want to be stereotypical in my crystal choices, and I'm not gothic, so it's not like I'm of a subculture that sort of regularly utilises skulls and things. Eventually I got over it because the Morrigan collects the heads of the dead to take their souls to the other world, as the Celts believed skulls and sorry, the soul resided within your head, so she took the skull. And as I learnt that, I felt better about it, and they've been incredible. They are beautiful. And obviously these three are for Maiden, Mother and Crone. Oh, they feel so good too. And then the labradorite one sits at the front as a skull of magic. Skull of magic. Also from the Morrigan altar, the now famous arrowheads. They're black obsidian arrowheads, and I love black obsidian arrowheads. They're probably going to get even more famous now because of Game of Thrones. But I have them on my Morrigan mobile, which you've all seen on multiple occasions. We'll see if we can move the camera and look up. I don't know if that'll work. Oop. There you go. Oh goodness, that was craziness. Do you all feel motion sick now? You should. I feel a bit motion sick now. Let's just tighten the camera. But I friggin' love them. I adore them. So, you know, it's weapon-esque. It's a little bit primal. It's a little bit otherworldly. I saw this really beautiful picture yesterday. It was a knife, and the knife was made out of opalite. The blade was, oh, beautiful. And then an obsidian spiral. I love the spiral for the sort of the cone of magic idea, and it also sort of represents deity to me, the spiraling of energy up towards the gods, or from between earth and spirit, that sort of thing. And then the rhodonite, the first rhodonite that I ever got, which has a Morrigan battle scene within it. So there's like there's a crow up here, and there's a woman holding a spear down here. It's insane. It's beautiful, and it's hers absolutely 100%. So then we have Big Mama. Big Mama is a quartz cluster of quartz, milky quartz or snow quartz, and strawberry quartz. And she's my main healer. And I couldn't do without her. She's amazing. She has this energy which is uplifting and loving and all-encompassing and gentle, and she just draws out pain and suffering and just heals every single inch. She's amazing. She's just amazing. As time goes on, I really do prefer the clusters and the raw pieces as well. This is one raw piece of tourmaline. I keep tourmaline by the bed. It's really, really great for grounding and protection overnight, and I have been known to hold on to this like this and go to sleep, and I wake up and I'm still holding it, and it's just so protective. Such a bad boy. He's so full of oomph. He's not going to let anything get to you. No, no, no. And then we have a quartz point. I got a really good offer on the quartz point in the local holistic place. Been using this quite a bit for imbuing. I like points. I like crystal gridding. I'm going to have to do some more of that in the immediate future, I think. We've not done a crystal grid for a while. All round healer. It's beautiful. I'm not going to show the smoky quartz point because that's not mine anymore. As in, it chose my other half and will work for him and not me. I'm not going to tell you how annoyed I was. Then we have the scolecite, and people love the scolecite, rightly so. She's very, very gentle. She's a swan. Swan all the way through. Gentle but strong. Beautiful but fierce. It's this. It's a maiden energy. Sort of the wild maiden with her hair streaming over her back, running free through the fields. It's a beautiful crystal. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, where should we go from here? And then there's lion, which people probably already know about lion. This is lion. Lion is a gold labradorite. I'm not normally a big gold labradorite person. I prefer the blue or the purple if I can get hold of it. But this one, perfect. And the other side has a little bit of a blue flash through as well. Amazing. I love labradorite. I feel like I don't need to be talking too much in this video. The crystals do the talking. Right. Talking of labradorite. This is my bowl of labradorite. Yep, I have a thing, and there are a few different ones in here. There are the smaller slices. This is the sphere, our bigger sphere. Oh, so pretty. This is the This is the forest labradorite. It's like looking into the heart of the forest when you're holding this one. And there's the one that Tannis sent. It's beautiful. And this is a bit more of a gold slice as well. And this one's much lighter. I like the lightness of this one. And then the generator point. We won't go through all of them because there are some which are, obviously a lot of them are tumblestones. This is one which the lady in the holistic shop was going to buy initially, and I was sad because I couldn't find any, and so she brought me with this one out, so this is special to me. And the arrow-headed one, I think they're all more or less they're all more or less tumblestones in there now. I got a couple more big slices that aren't actually in the bowl because they won't all fit, because I need a better, or bigger, not a better, I need a bigger bowl for the labradorite. I've got this thing about keeping the labradorite in a bowl like this. Like a lot of them, like the tumblestones and things, will be in bags in the little, I don't know what you call them, sachet bags? Drawstring bags anyway. And the tumblestones are fine, but no, the labradorite has to be in a bowl. So then there's a couple more slabs. This is a lighter slab, which this goes into a lot of the spell workings and things. It makes a really nice water feel to a lot of this spell work, so if you're doing healing emotional work, it's great for that. A grey with a slightly purple sheen. And then I love this. This is my generator point from Crystal Age, and I can sit and hold this and just play with the light with this for hours. It's beautiful. I love it. And then probably my favourite slab. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And we have Tanzine Aura Quartz, which we're going to be working with on my channel soon. It's beautiful. We're going to be working with it together. I haven't worked with it too much yet. And Fire Aura Quartz. Right, now I have to remember a couple of names. There's one in here whose name I always forget, so we'll go through the others while I try and remember. I'll try and look through the book. I try and remember which one that one is. So there's a tourmaline generator here. I love generators, like I said. So I have a tourmaline generator. We have a smoky quartz. He's beautiful. And there's an amethyst, but that's in use. Oh no, it's not, it's over there, never mind. Candle quartz generator. I thought I was using that one, I'm not. Amethyst and rose quartz. I'm sure it's it's bothering me. I don't know what the name of this crystal is because I always forget what its name is. One that's not in shot, obviously. I will probably have to go get the crystal Bible out the other room. Right, so that's my generators. Everyone's like, how many crystals do you own? Too many? Yes, too many, probably, but not really. And then, should we do wands? Generators sort of follows wands. That kind of works. or crystals that are utilised as wands quite a lot as well, rather than specifically wands. Because generators and wands kind of works because crystal grids, that kind of lines up, right? Sort of. So these are the crystal wands. I have selenite, a little rose quartz, a big rose quartz, a lepidolite and an amethyst. Lepidolite's my favourite from these. Oh, so pretty. And I use my smoky, quartz smoky quite a lot for wand work, crystal work, and my terminated quartz, double terminated as well. They get used for wand work as well, quite a bit. Alright. I'm going to pause the video and go find out what the name of that crystal is so I can do that crystal next and it's not going to bother me. Okay, found it. I can never remember this crystal's name. It's so weird. I always know, I'm always like, it begins with A. What is it? Brain? Brain, what is it? Brain, what is it? And my brain's like, nah. So this is Atacamite. Atacamite is this really strong psychic awareness crystal. It has its own mind, very much so, and it's one of the very few dark green crystals that I really, really love and have worked with a few times. It's a very strong crystal though, you have to be very careful with it. Oop. She says, God, brains, honestly. Then we have my fairy quartz. This is beautiful, look at this. This will get more use as we move into spring and Beltane for sure. It's more of a lighter half of the year crystal. It's lighter, sweeter, happier, gentler, that sort of thing. Then this is a red zircon on a matrix. I can't remember what the matrix was. It might not have given me a matrix name, but it's zircon anyway. Red zircon on a matrix. And then pink tourmaline. And pink tourmaline on aquamarine. I love pink tourmaline, it's beautiful. Then we have the black kyanite in there with the apophyllite. Is it apophyllite? Is that how you say it? Apophyllite. I think so. Apophyllite, yeah. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, forgive me. Brains, you know. Brains. Completely and utterly devoid of brain. Okay. It's a lithium quartz cluster. And these are spirit quartz, the little ones, and then the more masculine one. And then a phantom quartz. Leave the phantom quartz on show. I might work with that today actually. Might work with the lithium quartz as well. They look nice in combination, don't they? Might just be me. Oh, the problem is that there's tons more. There's also my Orthoceras, which is the one I got when I got Sharon one, sent Sharon one. And there are just tons and tons and tons of tons and tons of things in the Tumblestones. I mean, it's like I've got a rose quartz palm stone, but it's in with the tumbles. There's a lot of that. Things are in with tumbles to keep them safe. The raw obsidian pieces are in there as well. They're just here though. See, this is one that Ange sent. I love my raw obsidian. Sweeties. Not really. they're quite a severe energy, the obsidian. It's my joke to call them sweets. Because they're about as far from sweet as you can get obsidian. They're really, really strong and really, really... Some people don't like them. And can't get on with them, but I'm surrounded by black obsidian. I love them. I find it, you know, it's a Morrigan stone, so if I'm not afraid and overwhelmed by her energy, then obsidian's not going to freak me out, is it? Some little smoky quartz points as well. Little smoky quartz points. They're reasonably new, and I love them. I use them all the time. So the thing is that I have a metric ton more crystals that I could show you, but I thought we'd stick with the slightly more interesting specimens, I guess you could say. I think it's a little bit unfair to some of them to say that, you know, they're less interesting, but you know, the rawer pieces and the clusters and the things and the labradorite, they are beautiful for show, and I was like, oh, I need to make this video, this would be awesome. So I did, so there you go. Many blessings.